This video is to show you how I make Shawnee's nut bags. First, I take the Ziplocs, I line them around the kitchen, and I date them Monday through Friday. That's step one. Step two is I take the nuts and I place them on top of the bags. For instance, every day except Sunday, she has to have cashews. So you place all those cashews. Then I look at her little list and we see how many pecans and walnuts she has to have. So every other day she has pecans or walnuts, and every day she has cashews. So Monday will be walnuts, 4 whole walnuts, for instance. Okay, that is a half of a half. So that would be a half. That would be the other half, so that's 1. So she has to have 4 of those. So the walnuts are done. So every other day she'll have walnuts. Now, then we do pecans. Pecans she has to have 5. So this isn't 1 pecan. This is 1 pecan. So I do the opposite bag there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on and so on. She likes pecans better than walnuts. Okay, the next step is pistachios. This is the nut she hates the most. So she used to have to eat it every other day, but it's in the same family as cashews, which she likes a little bit better. So he has changed that to she just has to have pistachios once a week. We have it on Sundays. So Sundays she doesn't have pistachios, but she has 1 tablespoon of pistachios. So Sunday. Now, there's no cap on this. She can eat as many of these nuts as she wants, but we eat the minimum because she does not like them. Sunday. Give her a couple more of those. We keep all of her nuts over here in these little jars or in bags. The best place to buy nuts in bulk, for any of you that wonder, is Costco. Good old Kirkland. That's the best bang for your buck. She also has to have macadamia nuts once a week. And I think she has 3 of those right now. Let's see. No, why don't I see it? Whatever, 3 it is. So I give her 3 macadamia nuts on Sundays. Okay. Next step is Nutella. We buy this big box Nutella on Amazon Prime. I don't know how much it is, like $25 maybe for this whole box. For these little Nutella packets. So we put them in each bag, and then she takes nuts and dips them in Nutella because she needs to have hazelnut, and she only has to have it once a week, but instead of that, she has it every day with all of her nuts. So we put 1 in each bag. So once that's done, this is the end of this week. So today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and then this will be next week's bags, and then that's the following week. So I mark each one with Monday and then the date she'll have them, so it doesn't get confusing. On Sunday, she also gets a spoon. So I put a spoon in each bag because she has pistachios on Sundays and they're really small and she doesn't love them at all. So it's easier to eat pistachios and the chocolate with a spoon. And then you pick up the bags in order so she doesn't have to be trying to figure out what's what. And then I bring them over here. And then put them in this little box thing in order. So this is the end of this week, then next week, and then the following week. I usually do 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And like her dosing is all up here right in front of her. And then she separately eats peanuts every day. So she either has to have 22 peanuts? Yeah, 22 peanuts a day or 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. So our doctor, Randhawa, has told us that she can have either 2 of these Cliff Bars that she doesn't eat, or she eats 22 peanuts, peanut M&Ms, or peanut somethings. I think that's it. So that's the fun of how we organize our stuff. We've tried baking and cooking, putting it, and you name it, but this system works the best for us where we're at, because she can just grab the bag in the morning. Hopefully she eats it for breakfast. Sometimes she eats it at lunch. And yeah, works best for us. Okay, last video. This is, so I'm giving Shani her nuts for today, 'cause she didn't eat them yet today. It's, what's the date?
October 14th.
2016. We started this process in June of 2014.
14?
Yeah. So we're a little over 2 years in. And this is where we're at. We started really small. We started with macadamia nut, I think was our first nut. And now we're up to peanuts.
I can have these.
So, yeah, it's still a process. And she doesn't love it, but we're getting there. And thought this video would be helpful for anyone else.
Yeah.
Chantal is 16 years old now. Okay.